Good morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your coffee this morning. It is Friday, April the 3rd, and we are still in the middle of our stay-at-home activities related to the pandemic. Wow. You couldn't have believed it a few months ago, right? Well, if you've been following anyone's Facebook post or been in conversation with people, as I'm sure most of you are, the first topic of conversation is always, how they're being impacted by all this. How are we dealing with stuff? And most of that's really good. That's good. It's sympathetic, it's empathetic, it's a good way of providing some mutual encouragement and support, right? uh, most of the time. um, here's the question for you today. Have you ever known someone for whom you were just an audience for their own conversations about themselves? Well, now that's nothing new under the current circumstances, of course, and I'm not referring to those people who are just talky or needing a shoulder to cry on. That's all really good, but I'm talking about those folks for whom the focus is always on themselves, right? Relationships with people that are chronically more concerned about the I than the we can be really challenging for us. It's a form of narcissism. We know that, but interactions with those kind of people can leave you feeling like your only part in the relationship is to listen and to approve of the things that they have to say, and you find yourself sometimes exclusively on the giving end. Your own needs are being treated as superficial. Uh, well, safe people, by comparison, are empathetic. The people that really need to have around you. A, a genuine connection is one of give and take, and it's of caring. So an empathetic person is one who is trying to hear and get into another person's head and understand what they think and what they feel and what they believe. You know, you might look at it as just walking in another person's shoes. Jesus offered some pretty profound thoughts on this subject, actually very simple. He said, do to others what you would have them do to you. Paul wrote to the Corinthians, and I think he really hit the mark on this, and he said, love does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. Now, before you start tagging other people as being self-centered, let me just ask the very hard question of you. Are you that very person? Lord knows it's something we all struggle with, and I do just as much as anyone else from time to time. But I encourage you today, as you're drinking your coffee, to think about this. Try to focus outward today toward other people in your relationships, particularly now because times are tough. Try to be fully engaged with them and with their needs. Try to let go of your own opinions and what you're needing in the relationship to enter into the world of that other person. In other words, reach out and empathize. I mean, after all, isn't that what you want other people to do for you? Okay, think about that and enjoy your coffee.